Hey there everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna take a little break from Hero Rises today, okay? What a nightmare. Anyway, I did want to talk about Hall of Forms and the update that we got, but I wanted to wait until after Hall of Forms. It's not technically over yet, but it will be soon. For me, it's over. I'm out of torches. We will have a Genshin 2.5 kind of discussion going up on the channel tomorrow, so Genshin fans, rejoice. I'm trying to get Kevin to come on and talk about it with me. There's so much I have to talk about. Oh my god. And then also we should have a Hero Fest summon on Monday, I think. And then we're also doing the update for Bay Sunday. I think it's Sunday. Should be Sunday? I don't know. Either way, we'll be live streaming that. So all good reasons to keep coming back because there's still a lot going on over the next couple days here. As we continue with daily uploads, even though I'm past 100. Weird. Anyway, point being, Hall of Forms is cracked. It was kind of my favorite mode, which is gonna be a weird statement for a lot of people. It was kind of my favorite mode. But my issue with it was I never really got like really good kits. Like maybe 2 times a year I would get a Forma that's absolutely insane. And so you'll see I always get the Forma pack. I still have 7 left. And I literally just used 2 on the Tellius run. So the reason that I don't really use them is because like most of the time the Formas that I end up getting are like just barely above base kit. Like maybe it'll have, you know, a base kit weapon and then Ruptured Sky, but like a reposition assist skill, and then I'll have like a link skill that I managed to somehow get because everything else was garbage. It didn't work well. It wasn't worth the effort nor the expenditure of the Forma Souls when you could theoretically get 4 Formas every month. It wasn't worth spending any here and there when it was just barely above base kit, where I could just build something that I already have, right? The difference here is with this update, anything in the Infernal ranking chambers, so anywhere from chamber 13 up, anytime you clear it, you're going to get 2 options for your passives A, B, and C, which is nuts. And initially, I didn't think it would be like a huge game changer. It is. At least for me, it was. Keep in mind, I never really used Lorenz. He was just kind of here. He did get some levels, but that was mostly to either bait or just weaken initially so that I could go in and kill with someone else. I used Sylvain to an extent. And even without me like actively trying to get him good skills, we still got a dual chill, which works for him, speed res, attack defense menace, and attack defense catch. Okay, with a moon bow, which is, you know, not the most premium special, but still a very good special, and then reposition to help clear mats and stuff. I wasn't trying to get good skills on him. I genuinely wasn't. This was what we got. I maybe gained skills on him like 8-ish times. This is basically what we got on first rolls primarily, which is insane. I got insanely lucky there. It's not the best option for him, but we got a little bikini armor, right? So we got attack defense catch, we got attack defense menace. We got some, you know, briefs armor, trunks armor. We have swimsuit armor. That's how I want to phrase that. Keep in mind, I only dropped 1 map going up to clear. So I basically had an opportunity to roll every time for skills outside of once. So I was basically looking at nearly perfect max roll potential. And I got insanely lucky on Sylvain as it was. But the double skill possibility is an absolute game changer. And I think I'm actually going to have to think methodically about my Forma Souls from here on out, because this could get dangerous. This is the Ingrid I got. Now, you'll notice she doesn't even have a seal, because this was all just first go. I wasn't trying to get an Ingrid. I'm gonna take her, because this is darn near a perfect kit for her, that I could basically just kind of get for free. You can see she's even +7. I don't... I didn't bother taking anything else. Everything she got on first roll was so good. Absolutely cracked. I don't know why, but here we are. This is what we have. I think maybe I replaced something with Starpoint because it was inferior somehow. But other than that, this is basically a first roll kit that I got. And the option, the potential of that happening, I feel like, after looking at Sylvain, after looking at Ingrid, bro, if you can get a near perfect roll on a Forma character without really trying to get a bunch of skills on them, oh my god, dude, your Forma souls are in so much trouble. And I know that this is 3 houses, and I think this is the first time they started doing it on the 3 houses run through Forma. But still, I mean, this is 3 houses units are usually cracked, right? There's a very different thing that happens in banners. Like, there's a set of skills you give a Sacred Stones banner, and then there's a set of skills you give a 3 houses banner. IS does not treat them equally most times, as we saw with the most recent Ascended Joshua banner. But I was intentionally trying to get Dorothea because I wanted to actually form a soul Dorothea. So I ended up getting Courtly Fan. I got a Rally Up Plus. We got Lethality. We got Attack Speed Unity, Speed Defense Lull, Attack Speed Menace, which I couldn't quite nab Times Pulse, which is what it is. But you know, Attack Speed Menace is still super good. This is what I was actively trying to get. This is what I accidentally got. And now I'm going to form a soul on both. This Hall of Forms update is so good. It is so useful. And the reason I bring this up now is, especially with the anniversary going on, you may be wondering, like, hey, what do I use these guys on? What about the Celestial Stones, which I haven't really even used, to be honest with you. But if you go to the Celestial Stones shop, you can see 3 of these bad boys can be exchanged for a Forma Soul every period. I might actually do this now. This might actually be worthwhile. Before, I wasn't doing it. There was no reason. I had like 10 Forma Souls just chilling. I was like, well, why would I waste, you know, a couple Celestial Stones for just to have another Forma Soul? Like, it didn't make any sense. Now I'm starting to think, well, shoot, maybe I should. And, you know, we're getting 2 of these Celestial Stones during the anniversary. So if you spark on a banner, especially if you're free to play, if you spark on a banner sometime in the next, I don't know, 3 weeks, there's a good shot that you could even get one of these newly cracked Forma Soul units. Assuming, of course, you were as lucky and fortunate as I was. But I feel like the majority of people are going to have a similar experience because these extra rolls are so valuable. I don't know if maybe just the climb in this haul was easier than others. I'm sure that there are cases of that. But most of the time, I can clear maybe dropping 4 maps total. Like, it's not a huge effort as long as you're spacing out skills appropriately and you have, you know, duck and dodge techniques, things like that. This is a really good update. And there's a lot of good things coming too. I feel like Hall of Forms has just kind of been meh. You know, they haven't really done a lot with it. They do introduce new skills over time, like once they get into the pool and stuff. But they haven't really done anything with it. This adds a lot of value to Forma Souls now. And I know that I have viewers who have held on to their free Forma Soul from like a year ago. Now I think they might actually use it. They may actually try and get more Forma Souls from Celestial Stones. I think there might actually be a purpose to this game mode now, because those extra passive rolls are literally game changing. So this was my experience. I wanted to share that with you all. What was your experience with the Hall of Forms update? Because in a sea of things that have changed with Legendary Mythic remixes, which we're going to talk about those. Trust me, we're going to talk about those in the near future. There's just so much happening, right? So much excitement that's happened. Choose Your Legends winners got announced. We got a Krobin Valentine's banner that everybody was hyped about. There's just a lot to be excited about. I feel like this is something that maybe went under radar for a lot of people. And the experience I had with it, again, my bias is I genuinely do like this game mode. It's really valuable. It's really valuable, and it actually gives purpose to Form of Souls again. Which is not something I ever really felt like it had. Just something I felt like it was there. And I got it because the orb pack was well priced anyway. But yeah, that's my experience. Let me know yours in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I know Hall of Forms isn't the most exciting for everybody, but I enjoy it because it's like one chance to get a character or a unit that maybe you really like with like some pretty decent skills. Now they have skills that are absolutely insane because the rolls are so much better. Anyway, that's it. I'll stop gushing about Hall of Forms now. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and come back for more. But until then, I will catch you next time.